Another one of your first starters on the program goes around in the first race, the Griffins, Santorini. What can we expect from Santorini this weekend? Off the back of, a decent trial down the straight recently.
Yeah, he's one of the Griffin for me, but he have a big problem for the foot, and now everything's back to normal. I think he tried 3 times. The first time trial he failed because he jumped a bit slow, and then the second trial is better. Last trial is good for me, and I think he should be a nice horse for next season. And first start 1,000 maybe a little bit short. Later on, I think he should handle longer, 14 or 16 yeah.
He looked to be pushed a little bit in that trial, but he looked to do his best work later, through the line.
Yes. I think he should be one good this Sunday, yeah.
You mentioned he's had a little bit of a foot issue. Has it just taken some time to get him through that and nurse him back to full health?
Yeah, he got a collar crack. I think some English horses will have this problem when he arrived to Hong Kong. You know Hong Kong usually the track may be a bit firm, so we take more time, give him more time to him, and now he's okay, yeah.
Are these European horses different to, say, the Australian, New Zealand horses that come here that have had a few trials? Some haven't, but some often do, and these European horses arrived here without any trials?
Yeah, I think everyone knows that usually European horse maybe need more time, but some horse maybe they will go a little bit better. So this horse, if he haven't got some foot problem, maybe he will, I think should be more better, because I only have a 3 trial. Maybe if he more time, maybe I will trial him 1 or 2 more, so he will run better to me.
Quick comment on your first starter, Mui Farfar. What can we expect from Mui Farfar this weekend?
First start, I think he's trialed 6 times already. Because he's a big horse, before he's a little bit keen in the morning, so I just need more time to make him more settled. Now looks better, and he's big horse and big stripe, and that's why I put him in the 1400 the first start.
Is he still carrying a bit of condition? You've got a bit of horse still to work with?
Yeah. Usually first start I will not push to 100%. I think maybe 80. So afterwards, we'll let the horse improve, should be better, yeah.
Karis, a great spirit lining up in race number 3. Was he just a victim of circumstances last time out with the wide draw?
Yeah, Tom, I thought the draw did not play in his hand last time, where he got caught outside and had to do it the hard way. So just sort of learn a bit from him from that run and move forward.
What about his debut run? He was only moderately away, and he looked to be under quite a bit of pressure coming down the side, but you must have been pleased with the way he found the line again late.
Yeah, he was very green first run. He's a horse that will appreciate the 1400 meter now. I thought he ran second to a really nice horse first up. So he's an up and coming horse, and I was very happy with his first run. Of course, last time, like we said, the draw just got to him, and looking forward to riding him now.
You've got a good draw this weekend, and you mentioned you step up to 1400 metres. How do you ideally need the race run to best suit your guys' chances?
I think that draw will really help him a lot. He can just switch off where he's comfortable, similar to his first run. The horse is very well, and I think that extra 200 metre will do the trick.
How do you feel he's come on since his last start? You rode him on Thursday morning.
Yeah, he's doing well in the morning. Dennis have the horse going really well, so like I said, everything seems to be in order.
Zach Ying Warrior for a dinner ship resuming off an enforced layoff, not seen since mid-October. Harking your memory back, what were your thoughts on his 2 runs earlier on in the season?
Oh, obviously race day was a bit disappointing, right? He was trialling so well, and we just expected him to go there and get the job done. He travelled up like he was going to win and just couldn't finish it off. But he's obviously had some problems and some internal problems as well. But he seems to be a bit better at the moment. His trial was nice, but he always trials nice. Just got to keep our fingers crossed on race day.
You mentioned his last start, he got a little bit sort of worked up behind the gates and a bit keen in the runs, so they were a couple of contributing factors to him maybe not finishing off?
Yeah, all that plays a part, of course, but he seems a little bit more relaxed in the mornings. Obviously, race day is going to be the test for him again. But, you know, we're going to run him in the 1,000-metre race where the speed's a little bit quicker, and hopefully that allows him to relax in behind or wherever he's just get into a better rhythm and see if it makes a difference.
What about the whip? Because you also mentioned to the stewards that you were reluctant to use that on him last time out.
Well, I didn't use it on him one start, and everyone said that you've got to use the stick on him because it'll make him go faster. So I used it on him the next time, and it didn't make any difference. So that didn't help. But you know, we'll just ride him as he is and see what we can get.
Frankie Superhighway lining up in race 7. He's had 3 placings this season. Looks like he's starting to return to some form.
Yes, this horse, I think usually he lead the good draw. Good draw, he will win better. So this time he got a draw 2. I think it should be one good.
Where do you ideally see him positioned in the run from barrier 2 with Angus on board?
Yeah, I think if he can just jump good, sometimes he'll jump a bit slow, but anyway, I will ask the jockeys, maybe give him some warm up behind the gate and then jump good. Maybe if he can third off, it's good, yeah.
You mentioned he normally performs well with a good draw, so he's one of those types of horses that needs everything to go his way for things to fall right for him.
Yes. But I think if winning should be better, but I think Sunday is low winning.
That's looking pretty dry. What about how's his track work been leading into this off the back of what was a pretty good performance last start?
Yeah, I think, if winning like last season, he's really good, but on the good track or firm track, it's still okay, yeah.
Raging Blizzard stepping up into Class 2. He's done a good job this season, only his 9th career start. Did it feel as easy as it looked to the punters last time out?
He just got into a nice rhythm in a lovely race. He's continued to improve and progress through his preparation this season, as a lot of John Sizer's horses do, and just got himself into good spots. Cheek pieces went on. He was a little bit more focused, and just been ridden a little bit further back off the speed has just allowed him to relax a little bit more, and he's been a bit stronger.
You mentioned riding a little bit further off the speed. What about this weekend? Because Drombeg Banner's in the race and he can sort of get away with some cheap sectionals and be tough to run down. So how mindful of that do you have to be with him in the race, and where do you ideally see yourself this weekend?
Well, it depends how we begin. I'll just ride him where he's comfortable. I won't worry too much about what he's doing. He'll give me something to chase anyway, and he'll take us as far as we need to go, and hopefully we can run him down.
You're always across the trial form. You happy with what you saw off the video in his most recent trial?
Yeah, he's a no-nonsense horse. He just gets out there and does what he needs to do, and he's a nice horse to ride.
You know a bit about race rival Gorgeous Win. He's carrying 117 pounds, not suited by maybe the little bit of rain last time?
Yeah, he was a bit of a disappointing performance. He's a lot better than that. Of course, he was a young horse having to carry top weight and then struck the wet track, and those factors might have gone against him, but he just wasn't the horse that he has been throughout this season. They're all entitled to a bad run, and he gets into this race with a light weight. So he's a lot better than what he showed last time.
1,700 winners midweek at Happy Valley. I think you're only about 117 off that Douglas White total now here in Hong Kong. How's the mind, the body? Is that something you want to chase down?
The mind's all right. The body's starting to let me down. It's a day-to-day proposition, really. Having to patch myself up between meetings to get back out there is, quite tiring. But it is what it is. That's the life of a sportsman. It's a position I'm in. But I suppose now that I am where I am, everyone's favourite hobby now is reminding me of what I might need to do, and I suppose they'll be counting down. And if we get there, we get there. If my body doesn't allow me to, well, so be it. But I've had a good run of things here with a lot of success, and hopefully I've got a few more winners left in me.
I'm not after the exclusive, but is that a yes?
Well, we'll just take it week by week, really. That's where my body's at. But we'll come back next season if the club will have me. They haven't released the licences yet, but hopefully I can, and we'll just see how far we get.
Winning data going around in the last race. He stepped up into Class 3 last time out, ran 4th. Overall, what did you make of the performance considering the run he had in transit?
Yeah, it was a good run considering what type of run he had, and I thought he travelled a bit hard with me throughout the race. He sort of saw the leader and he tried to chase him the whole time. So I thought if he switched off a little bit more, he could have finished off better. But it was his first run after like a month off or something. He had a trial in between, but I think he's come on from that run. I worked him this morning. That draw is going to be a massive play.
The track was still rated good that day, but there was the odd shower of rain, and there were a few horses noted that day to sort of not maybe handle the little bit of rain that we did have. He didn't fall into that category.
Yeah, that did also too. I think it was late on. I think he was the last race or second last race we rode him. I think the track was a bit cut up in the inside. I was caught on the inside too. So I think the winner was in front of me anyway. But I do believe that he did not handle the track really well too. I think it was in his first campaign in Hong Kong where he had a run in a sort of softish track where he did not go well. So considering all that, I thought it was still a great run. He's an up-and-coming horse. He's done well this season. Find his form again with a good draw. I think it's going to be really competitive.
With that good draw on the lightweight, you'd expect him to get a similar sort of run to what he got last start?
Yeah, 100%. He's got some natural speed where he gets himself into a perfect position all the time. But I felt this morning the horse is really switched off. So if he comes to races this way, he's going to be competitive.